Why don't we try something?
Oh no.
Oh no. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 5 of Shera, Whiteout.
Last episode we had a bit of a filler type episode. It was like a D&D themed sort of siege of a horde base.
Yeah, that's really cool, and I just like seeing more of the characters interacting, even if it's not to further the plot, just so we have a better idea of kind of who they are.
If you've been enjoying the Shera series and are excited for more to come out, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for Shera reaction content every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see the full, uncut, extended episodes early, check out the Patreon linked in the description below. The Patreon versions of these episodes feature much more robust edits, and really none of the episode gets cut at all. In order to avoid copyright on YouTube, we have to cut a significant amount and change around the way we display stuff. If you want to see the artistically unencumbered version, check out the Patreon linked in the description below. All right, I think that's about it. Are we excited for episode 5 of season 2 of Shera?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
All right. Well, you know there's only 3 episodes left of this season?
Are you serious?
Yeah, this is episode 5 and there's only 7.
Wow, okay.
It's really not the full season. Apparently 2 and 3 are kind of one season.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
Okay, some sort of Arctic base? Winter
I think
clothes.
we're going on an
Entrapta,
adventure
yeah.
for First One's tech.
Did you have a nice
New
nap?
outfits. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
An expedition.
You said there was a First One's weapon here.
I
Nailed
never
it.
said weapon. There's a piece of First One's tech buried deep under the ice. With the energy levels we picked up, it must have been part of the First One's supercomputer.
Keep digging.
Super.
Hordak is not going to be happy if we waste his time.
So the
and
First
come
One's
back
had
empty-handed.
like pretty significant tech other than just like the items.
What we learned last season was that pretty much the whole planet is kind of First One's tech,
Yeah,
which
that's
is pretty
crazy.
very
That's really
large
cool.
leap. Like they're kind of like, I feel like they set us up in a certain world and they're kind of opening it up literally to other worlds.
Yeah, it's so much more powerful than I even imagined. And I don't know if that's a reflection of me just like not having like a comic background.
A scientist never returns empty-handed.
Not the finger hair.
I'm not here freezing my tail off for data. Find me something useful or we're packing up and heading home.
Data is useful.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
What was that? What is that?
Oh, I don't like that at all. It's like a praying mantis worm.
Here's a question. Do you think that all of these different creatures we're encountering are the same as those spiders in the temple where they're robo-organic organisms?
That one looked like a robot, kind of.
I think
like
they
there
all
was
do.
the legs are kind of metally, and I don't know if it's stylistic or if it's meant to be like a tech.
I think it's a First
Animal.
One's tech thing. I think it's
So all that, like the planet and all of the animals.
That makes
why aren't the
sense.
plants tech then?
Well, the plants are magic. So they set up last episode that magic and tech are closer than people would believe, and Entrapta
Okay.
is the best at understanding that. I think
totally
that
right.
First One's tech is the exact intersection between sort of like organic and inorganic, super advanced tech that becomes magic in a sense. And that, like, think about it. Like like all the princesses are connected to like a power like battery. Like
Yeah.
it's like they're setting up that it's just really complicated tech and not really magic. So I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe the First Ones are responsible for everything on this earth.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Or on Etheria, not Earth. I keep saying Earth and people in the comments are like, it's Etheria!
Cool boat.
Nice. Seahawk?
The dragon's daughter 5.
There we
She got
go.
a fine ride
5.
on the sea, does she not?
Wait, what happened to the dragon's daughter 4?
Oh! Was it
Set it on fire.
adventure? Termites. I couldn't
Oh.
save the old girl. Anyway, I'm honored to be a part of another daring mission for the rebellion.
You know, we needed a boat to get up here, and you have a boat.
We
Yes,
love when
I do.
Seahawk's a part of the story.
Truth be told, I
Absolutely.
was glad to have something to do. My mister canceled our plans this weekend. She's hanging out with her other friends and didn't invite me to join.
Well, let this mission distract you from all
Rocky.
Oh boy. Not that
Activity
that's
in
like a
the
bad
northern
thing
beach.
inherently,
Set up
but
some
he
kind
seems
of
to be bummed
outpost.
out by it.
Yeah.
no idea why.
Okay, but they're all in the
Northern
Arctic,
Beach
so they're
is
gonna
nothing
meet.
but snow and ice.
Not
What
Arctic,
could
but
they
cold.
possibly be doing?
It's only the Arctic if it's on Earth.
That's literally what's gonna be in the comments.
Yep.
Wait a minute. You see? Okay.
The little blush?
The little blush,
I
was
did
that
not-
blush or cold?
No.
I would like it if it were blushing.
I mean, that's blush. I'm sorry, that's blush. You're inside, that's blush.
Because your nose would be cold too.
Exactly. Blushing, maybe?
Okay, Scorpia, get your head in the
Yep.
game. All right, you've got this. You and CATRA have a special bond, and deep down in her heart, she knows that.
What is happening?
Scorpia, good. You're here.
Yes, I am.
Entrapta brought all this junk from her lab.
So, I've been thinking. I know you've been really busy and
Not
focused
the
on your
warmers on
career
the claws.
lately, but would you ever want to hang out sometime?
Yes.
With me?
What are you talking
Yes.
about?
Yes.
We are hanging out. Right now.
Yes, totally. Totes. But what I meant was, like, yeah, outside office hours. You know, we could, I don't know, play a board game or do some other type of
Oh, she's so
bonding
She loves
cute.
board
activity.
games.
That's gonna fall over.
No, oh, what is that?
First one's tech.
Careful with that! It's a rare
Okay.
first one's artifact. I've been meaning to study it, but I haven't gotten the chance yet. The last time I deployed it...
Okay, before we continue, Scorpia really just shot her shot.
Very
Wait,
sweet.
was that a friendship shot or I don't think it's friendship.
History would remember them as good friends.
But like, you really think it's like a
I
crush
do-
at this point?
I do.
I mean, the blush.
That's
like,
very-
you don't blush
yeah.
for your friend. Like,
Yeah.
and you don't get all squirrely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrely?
Is that not the word that it was?
No.
What is squirrely then?
Like a
Like
a
a squirrel, she was about to say.
ended up infecting
hate
all
it
of my
here.
robots with some kind of murder virus.
Oh, this is the one from the,
A
yeah.
murder
infecting
virus and not a
thing.
blanket?
Oh, it does other things too. For example, when it infected Shera, she lost her powers. Also, she got very
Oh, no.
floppy.
A Shera off switch, huh? Why didn't you say
Are we gonna get
something
drunk
sooner?
Adora
So
again?
anyway, in non-Shera business, when I said we could do something,
No, stuff just keeps happening. Oh no.
Had small bomb. I'm sure it's fine, but our drilling bots have gone offline. All of them at
Oh.
once. We should go check this out.
So that's not good.
This place.
That seems really bad.
Feels like giant
I feel like
worm
we're
related.
I feel like we're underreacting right now. I mean them just being like all of the bots are offline. We should probably go look and then being like, "Oh, we have to go look." Like
I mean,
urgency.
am
Yeah.
I not cool enough for them? I am so
You
cool.
are cool enough,
I'm Seahawk.
Seahawk. I almost said She-Ra. Maybe we gotta add a winter version of my cosplay.
What's wrong?
I think there's something else out here.
No, they say all sorts of strange things happen in the Northern Reach. Voices on
Interesting.
the wind, monsters in the snow, machines break down.
Why isn't Frosta with them?
sailors disappear without a trace. We could be.
That's a really good point.
I am cool, right?
She would have been monumentally helpful.
Right?
Yeah.
Having trouble pinpointing the horde's location.
Worry not. We'll follow our instincts this way.
Or there's this new signal now. It's big. It looks like a first one's tech signature.
Oh,
That's how they're gonna meet
boy.
up. Very cool. Okay.
Ah, here we go. Well, the drilling bots are gone.
what? They just disappeared into thin
They're
air?
just
Maybe
gone?
there's scientific truth.
Where do they go?
to
That's
strange
not good.
happenings in this region.
CATRA!
Oh boy.
Let's go.
Hey, Adora.
Don't tell me she brought.
Front line. I guess Shadow Weaver's keeping you away from the action.
Shadow Weaver? I always forget how clueless you are. We're here to take back this
She doesn't even
land.
know Shadow Weaver's out of
It's time
power.
for you to
No.
go back to the fright zone. You want us to go?
That's gonna
Try
be
and
interesting
make
what that would mean
my
for Adora.
pleasure.
Oh boy. And She-Ra's trained.
Yeah.
There they go, off alone. Every time.
Per usual.
Wait a minute. Does he have a laser sword? All right, Seahawk with the
My
upgrade.
goodness.
Also, okay.
Oh my god. No, what? Okay, no,
she
Glimmer's
can-
gonna be fine.
Oh.
I forgot about that. Okay. Whew.
This is something we have not addressed. First of all, Seahawk has a lightsaber. A literal
Wait.
That laser sword that he has looks
Kenny's a big lightsaber guy.
So this is my lightsaber. It's a custom Saberforge lightsaber, and it's actually got the style of hilt that pirates use. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool.
That's the one you trained with in England, right?
Yes, when I did my combat training. Yes, I touched it. But yeah, pretty cool. So now my Seahawk cosplay can truly be complete. This could actually work. Like if I could
That's
actually...
a really specific fan thing to do.
And you can change the color of these. I can make it yellow.
What?
Oh yeah. Also, we didn't address the fact that Scorpia took on Shera and Glimmer at the same time last episode and annihilated them.
Yeah.
She just tossed Glimmer like it was nothing.
She's incredibly powerful and just really underutilized until this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, but they don't have an answer for her. Nobody has beaten her in combat. Like,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see, you know what, it would be interesting, a Scorpia without morals. Or like a bloodlusted Scorpia.
You're
Somebody who, like, if they hurt CATRA, like,
Yeah.
she's gonna, like, maybe she'll
she's
access
so
her powers or
nice.
something.
Yeah. She's such a sweet person.
Yeah. Oh, that is the coolest
Let's see how
thing.
this goes. Wow.
Hey, would you describe me as cool? Be honest now.
Potentially.
I could see them being friends in a different
yeah.
universe.
Stop. Don't
Oh
understand the
no,
forces you're
fighting
messing with.
Entrapta.
Oh no. Boy.
And they always
just
go off
off.
alone to fight.
Yeah. This is interesting because it's not the sword this
She's
time.
using all the...
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Training's paying off.
Don't move, please. You'd never have the guts.
You know, as much as I love our fights, it's way too cold for this.
Surprise.
Why don't we try something
Oh
No.
no. Oh.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Are we gonna get evil Shera or...
Okay.
Oh no. She is gonna start. Oh no.
This is
Last time this happened, they got the
interesting.
sword from her immediately.
Yeah.
Eventually, I think.
I know you're still in there, Adora. You've got to snap out of it.
And this is using all of her magic.
You're gonna be
Is there anyone controlling this, or does it just turn you like the opposite of what you normally do?
I think it's like Hulk, where like you're just unaware and bloodlusted.
Right.
Oh no.
Boy.
But she is just attacking relentlessly right
I
now.
really don't like how that
Ooh.
looks.
See, this is what makes me think the first ones might be a little nefarious. Oh my goodness.
Nefarious.
Yeah, well, because
good word.
this is first one's tech and it's making her evil.
thing
Yeah.
that's ever happened.
There we go.
Refocus.
I don't think CATRA has a chance against Shera right now. I think she's about to get bullied.
Although we don't know how much control this Shera has over the stuff regular Shera learned.
I think this is a bit like uncontrollable avatar state where
Okay.
she's going to be perfect at everything. Oh, there's
Interesting.
Scorpia.
Wow. Oh boy.
She lost the sword. There it goes.
And now it's done.
Oh, I get it now. The sword got it.
Oh, no.
Not Adora herself. I guess she really is organic matter.
Catra, are you okay?
Did you hear what Entrapta said?
That Shera is organic after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she suspect she wasn't?
Maybe like a tech aspect of how she and the sword are so able to work together. But then by separating the sword and she just turns into Adora, I guess it proves that it's the sword.
Okay. That's just interesting because
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
it
know that
definitely
she even
is.
thought that she wasn't fully organic, which is interesting.
That went so much better than I could have ever hoped. Looks like you're mine
Oh,
now,
no.
Adora. Come on.
From the TikTok.
Veterans.
Okay.
There's
I
the evil
really
worm
love that
thing.
TikTok audio. Oh no.
Okay.
Wait,
It's
that's the
corrupted by first one's
same.
tech.
I, for one,
It's very like
am shocked
2012 crackle
and
nail
terrified.
polish.
What
I don't know what
happened
that is.
over
Entrapta's disc. It
Here it is.
infected Shera once before.
there? Let's go, Glimmer. Teleport us up there. Adventure!
I
Is she out of power?
I exhausted
Yeah.
my magic in the fight.
Yeah, she
Until I
you
can recharge,
teleported like 18
we're
times.
climbing.
Well, that's terribly inconvenient. Shouldn't you keep better count or something?
I hope CATRA survives Shera, so I can wipe that smirk off her face myself.
So now they have
So
Adora,
Things are
which
going
is
very
Look at you
differently.
now.
not
You're
good.
coming back to the Horde under my command.
So we're, keeping her.
You saw her out there. As long as we have this sword, we have the power to make her go berserk. We can turn the rebellion's own hero against them. That's good. I wonder which of your friends I'll have you annihilate first.
Oh my god, CATRA.
Wow.
She seems to be low-key enjoying this
It
now.
looks
She
like
is.
we're able to pinpoint the exact location of the first one's tech.
Back up. We're taking her back to the freight zone.
But Horde wanted us to.
Oh, wanted us to dig a useless hole and bringing Shera back.
I mean, that is kind of a good prize, like bringing
Yeah.
home
Probably
the
just
sword.
more rebel. Scorpia, keep an eye on Adora.
Yeah, I will absolutely look after this sleeping, non-moving person.
She be drunk Adora? Is she drunk Adora?
That way.
I'm a pirate! Pirates
Wow,
are the
okay.
definition of cool.
Still on it.
You think I'm cool.
Oh, what? Okay, this is fine.
I'm Seahawk. I am. Want to take a guy for granted that I am your man.
Oh,
It's really sad.
you'd think you'd have some sort of grappling hook arrow to get them up there.
Guys, back me up.
Yeah.
Like this, but upwards.
Because there are
Just wanted a
no
little
limits on
moment,
what those
Catra.
arrows can do.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck babysitting her ex-best friend.
She's running.
Yeah,
Oh no,
she's
it crashed.
drunk as shit.
All right.
Wow, you are a big bug.
Whew. Now come on, I'm taking you back to the lab. What was the code again? Stop that. Okay, wait.
Yes.
Don't stop.
Is it gonna like
Why are
set
you
off an
making this so
alarm?
much
Is there
harder
some
for
kind of
me?
limit on like
Please,
how many times you can type it in
I'm
wrong?
a woman on the edge. I've had a real challenge of a day.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Wait,
How did you do that?
I've had a
I
real
believe
challenge of a
Catra's
day.
favorite
Catra's favorite number.
stop it.
I get it. You know Catra's favorite number and I don't. Rub it in my face, why don't you?
That's sad.
That's not good.
It's funny because Adora receives the attention Scorpia always wants from Catra.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, this is interesting because Scorpio doesn't like Adora, but she has to keep her safe for Catra.
yeah.
Which is like hard because she doesn't like how much Catra likes Adora. Or knows about her, I guess, at this point.
The other aspect to think about is she knows Catra, like, regardless of who Adora is, she's important to Catra.
Yeah.
So she's like putting it all aside for
Exactly.
that. But yeah, definitely room for friction there. I wonder if drunk Adora starts saying anything like disrespectful but not realizing she's being disrespectful, because she doesn't even probably know that Scorpia is interested in being Catra's friend. Like she doesn't,
No.
just like she said about Shadow Weaver, she's kind of clueless as to what's been happening in the Horde. Yeah.
This girl's not in.
That should be an
Any
audio.
sign of Shera?
No, Shera. Just a terrifying snow monster.
Hate that. Okay, well that's not good. It's an effective arrow. Really just
Yeah. Wraps you up in a pillow.
the tube arrow.
Catra entrusted me with watching her. I can't let her down.
Catra,
Oh no.
she's mean.
She's misunderstood. You of all people should know that. You grew up together. I can't compete with that. No matter what I do, I can't
See,
seem
that's what I
to
was
break
saying. I
down
think
her
That's sad.
You
She
two,
just let go of Adora.
even when you're trying to kill each other, you can tell there's a real
Seahawk's just like-
bond there.
All right, I want to hear this.
I wish she would see me as being worth her time too.
I know how you feel.
Always great to see you, Sparkles.
That's extra sad.
No.
Catra, what? You didn't like my new improved version of Shera?
Entrapta, please. Look who you're working with. Whatever the Horde is giving you, it's not worth the damage you're doing to Ethereum.
I agree.
Same
Yeah.
virus that's infecting Shera.
But she just cares more about the tech. I don't think she's gonna listen to them.
This only
Yeah.
affects first one's tech, unless the bugs are first one's tech.
Yep. Also, did you see that signature on the screen?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it everywhere. And in that outpost that was maybe on another world.
Well, and that's also where Adora did the Shera training. That
Exactly.
was, so it seems like it's first one's writing.
Just once, I'd like to hang out with my mister and
This
her
is the
friends.
duo.
I'm
Yeah.
good at
That we really
groups.
needed.
I have excellent stories of daring too.
Catra's been so busy since she got promoted, but she still always expects me to make time for her. Do you even understand how much I do for her?
It seems like the
They
only time
needed this.
anyone
Yeah.
wants to hang is when they need me to give them a ride or do something for them.
Oh, tell me about it. Catra once used my rock-hard exoskeleton as a nail file. I even had to buff.
No. Oh, this is sweet.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with us?
You know, guys, you're really great. Just like the best.
She's out of her mind.
And good people. And
The voice actor's doing this?
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
pointy.
You know what? She's right. We are.
So you hit that point of drunk when you just start doing the "you guys are my best friends"
Yep.
that speech.
I don't care.
She's just
if anyone else
perpetually
thinks I'm
there.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't need their opinions to validate me. I'm Seahawk.
All right.
And me? I am brave, strong, give great hugs, and I'm loyal.
Yeah.
You may have left Catra, but someday she's gonna
She
see
must
that
give fantastic
I won't.
hugs.
I'll always be there for her because that's who I am.
Yay!
And I'm also someone who's about to go kick some bug butt.
Show them what we're made of.
All right.
Destroy the disc.
Guess I must have lost it.
It's in your pocket. it, remember?
Because the bugs could potentially put all of them on one side, at least temporarily.
I mean, looks like it.
Because you can't bring Adora back or the sword or do anything if they're all dead.
Not with the mop.
Hey, I know you. Dora.
I know you. Relatable.
CATRA,
I feel like you've seen
right?
that.
Just find the sword. I've got Adora.
Oh my gosh. Break it.
Wow. Oh, no, what? Okay, that's crazy.
Caught
Wow.
the arrow? Jeez.
That's an intense amount of
The reaction
reaction
time.
time.
Oh, no.
Correct.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh. Laser sword.
I've got control of Adora. I am not giving that up.
Ooh, that was possessive.
Yeah.
CATRA, you have to destroy the disc. The only way to stop them.
Like, she's gonna die. What is she doing?
Oh no. Oh, and Scorpia's gonna do it to save CATRA.
Don't you dare!
Impossible situation.
It seems
Wow.
to me that caring about someone is the greatest adventure of them all.
All right, Seahawk.
Sorry, Wildcat. No!
Okay, well now it's broken permanently, which is cool.
Yeah, helpful to the cause.
Are they just gonna go back home now?
Is CATRA gonna, like, not
Be
forgive
mad at
Scorpia?
Scorpia.
Or, like, leave her?
Well, she could still take Adora. She's hammered.
Down!
Oh.
That's what it takes for Scorpia. Doing it, like, she's showing that she cares about her. She's not like, oh, CATRA, please, just being like, I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna get you out of here. This is what's right. Like, I think that look from CATRA was, like, she was protesting and she was like, this person cares about me.
That's the first time someone has cared about her despite like following commands. That was directly against what she was asking for, but I think she knows that it ultimately saved her life.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Are you so happy about? Shera won and we didn't get what we came for. The mission was a failure.
What did she get?
How are we going to explain this once
Friendship.
This
That's
mission was
exciting.
a resounding success. I got the first one's tech.
What? What did you even?
When?
You have that?
A while, but we were having so much fun I didn't want to say anything. This Scorpia will be able to power Hordex portal technology and then some.
Oh,
They're gonna open up the portals.
Hordex is gonna be so thrilled.
Hey, thanks for getting us out of there.
Anytime.
Oh?
All right.
she's cool to share the
Share the
blanket.
blanket.
Yes.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Gosh, look at us. Just two peas in a pod. So when I brought it up
Oh,
before, I said board games, but I mean, it doesn't have to be board games. I like it. I'm bowling. I mean, it's very difficult. for me.
Bowling with her claws. Okay.
That was extremely
Love
cute.
that. I love that.
Okay, can we talk about the fact the past two episodes have both been basically Scorpia centered?
I love that.
Fascinating. So that was episode 5 of season 2 of Shera. Wow, what an episode. What do you think?
I loved it. This entire show is just so fun to watch.
Yeah,
I
and
feel like
that
there's not a whole
Scorpia
lot to
dynamic.
say.
And the laser sword. Okay,
Very
there was a
cool.
lot of really cool things shown in that episode.
A lot
but
was revealed.
We're going to discuss it more, but before we do that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see more episodes early and ask us the questions we're right about to answer. Our next episode will be coming out next Tuesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be the penultimate episode of season 2 of Shera, which I know season 2 and season 3 are basically one season, so you kind of have to view it that way, but regardless, it will be the second to last episode of this season. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's go to the episode verdict.
All right, thank you for watching that episode. For now, we're going to head to questions given to us by Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions and have creative input on the channel as a whole, check out the Patreon and join at any level. All right, let's get to question 1. My Own Zinger asks, when Glimmer tells CATRA to give back her disc, she replies, are you kidding? I've got control of Adora. I am not giving that up. Note that she says Adora, not Shera.
Yeah.
Do you think this indicates anything about the state of her relationship with Adora and/or more broadly, her relationships in general?
Yes, Absolutely. And the reason for this is when you are growing up, if you are over-controlled, you associate what is given to you from your parent as love, because that's what we're told it should be. But if you experience control instead of love, you view control as love. So loving Adora for CATRA is having control over her, because that is all she knows. And then just in terms of her relationships in general, she's never experienced love unconditionally. Even with Adora, she was, and granted Adora was a child, it's not her fault, but since Adora was put in the position of if CATRA does something wrong, Adora is punished for it. And Adora did leave, like that was a condition for her, which really, I mean, that's tragic, but it really negatively impacts people. And I think Scorpia is really demonstrating the difference to her, which is really cool to see.
Yeah. All right, let's get to question 2.
All right, Valentina M asks, what are your thoughts on Shera's fighting style against CATRA when she's infected? It looks like she really wants to hurt her when she has the virus, unlike when she's without it.
Yeah, that's a fascinating aspect. So the thing that it makes me think of, I mentioned this during the episode, is I'm a massive Hulk fan from Marvel, and there's this classic sort of dynamic going on with Hulk where whenever Bruce Banner gets too angry, he accidentally turns into the Hulk. When he's provoked into being the Hulk, like when he's made angry and that happens, the Hulk is known as the big guy, and that Hulk will essentially destroy anything that's around him. Literally, there's no questioning, no nothing. If there's a teammate, if there's somebody they care about, they just smash. And it really reminded me of that, where it seems that this tech sort of puts her into this bloodlusted state where she's using all of the abilities that she has, but also has none of the remorse or inhibitions that she would normally have, which is frightening. Yeah, I think she was really trying to hurt CATRA in that instance, and I think that had the fight continued, it would have gotten to that point. I think it was Scorpia that tackled her and got the sword out of her hand, but I think that's not the last we see of sort of a bloodlusted Shera, and I'm excited to see what happens moving forward with that. The other thing I wanted to mention, I just put something together. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
First ones said Mara went crazy. First one's tech did this to Adora. Did they try to make Mara into their little pawn and
infect her with their tech, and that was her going crazy?
That was her going crazy.
Interesting.
And then she cut them off in order to stop that, and all of this. So
you think she was uninfected?
Maybe. Or maybe she like got rid of the sword or something. Like maybe she was like, in order to stop this like terrible thing from happening, I need to completely cut off everything. I don't know. I think that there's a through line there, because that madness makes me think that was what Mara was doing somehow. Mariana J asks, how do you feel about Scorpia this episode? Specifically, how she acts around CATRA and Adora.
I love Scorpia so much. I really can't convey just...
Same.
She's just an angel. Okay, I think this episode was really big in terms of like shifting dynamic for how Scorpia kind of approaches her relationship with CATRA. I think that discussion she had with Seahawk at the end where she was like, CATRA doesn't even realize how much I do for her.
I think something that was interesting about the way Scorpia interacted with Adora and CATRA is just the way that she was kind of fawning after CATRA the whole episode. Like the first instance that we saw her going to talk to CATRA, she was blushing, like, and it's kind of was different at the end. Like at first she was blushing and walked up to her and could barely even speak, and by the end she was carrying her without even looking at her. She was just like, I know this is the right thing to do, and you're not going to do it because you are having issues. Like,
right.
And I think that she's coming to the point where she's going to start making decisions that are best for CATRA rather than what CATRA wants, because CATRA has been very destructive with her decisions for a while, and if Scorpia truly cares about her, she's going to notice that and start to be like, hey, stop. I think that journey was very significant during this episode. And then with Adora, she wasn't really interacting with Adora very much. It was more like a drunk Adora and more venting about the concept of Adora, but not really much about Adora herself, you know?
There was that discussion where she pointed out that even when they're fighting, you can tell how much of a connection Adora and CATRA had, and kind of resigned herself to the fact that she would never be able to compete with the kind of relationship that is created by growing up with someone.
Yeah, I totally agree. And they talked about that, but that wasn't really a conversation with Adora as much as Scorpia saying that.
Right, yeah.
Like Scorpia venting to Adora and Adora kind of just not being...
Like...
like...
being completely unaware of that. Yeah, that's true.
What do you think this means for Scorpia moving forward?
Okay, I think that CATRA has always had superiors and inferiors, and that's the way she thinks about everyone else, and everyone in the world stacks up in a competition compared to her, because that's the environment that she grew up in. I don't think she's experienced a partner who simultaneously wants the best for her and will listen to her, but also will like take on the responsibility of being in it with her. So I think that moment at the end was a big turning point for her, and I think that's going to continue moving forward, which I think is going to be great.
Yeah, I think that's about it for questions. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below if you're excited for next Tuesday. That's going to be the penultimate episode of season 2 of Shera, episode 6. Check out the Patreon linked in the description below if you want to see that episode early and more, and ask us the questions we just answered. All right, I'm super excited for season 2, episode 6 of Shera. How are you feeling?
I can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.